3 cards. Here's the poem. And I wish you a good night. This is what I'm ending on tonight. So. I'll tell you this story using cards, rhyme, and wit. 'Tis composed by myself, and that is no shock. That was AI. This story you'll find of 2 gals and 1 guy, a Jerry Springer episode of sorts. Now let's find out why. Well, the first 2 of 3 were husband and wife, a king and his queen for most of their life. Now he called her Edith, and she called him Stan. Yes, she was his queen and Stan was her man. I wrote that part. Now the king, he could smile, but the queen, she could not. For it was child that they wanted, but could not be got. Oh, the king, he was potent, with a weapon well made. 'Twas the queen who was sterile, you see, she is spayed. I know. It gets worse. But the king yearned a son, someone to carry his name. And soon it was Edith he started to blame. The yelling, the fighting, Edith could take it no more. She called Stan a bum, and his mistress a horrible person. Yes, Edith knew of Kate, the young, lovely lass, with the face of a queen and a firm, shapely ankle. I forgot to tell AI to make it rhyme. That's the problem. 'Twas Kate the king lusted, but still loved his queen. So a threesome they became with the king in between. The King Stan Trio they came to be known. Only the older people get that joke, right? But a king with 2 queens would be rocking the throne. You see, lust and greed don't mix well with fate. And soon it was Edith who lusted for Kate. Yeah, every guy just woke up. 2 queens in love soon sent Stan away. But the king would return. He wanted to play. They refused him quick, sent him outside the walls, and said, shall he return, they would cut off his bald head. But the king was persistent. He wanted to stay. So he returned once again while Kate was away. A fight broke out. Edith screamed, yelled, and hissed. Not to mention the king. Oh boy, was he pretty upset. Oh, the king lost his kingdom, both queens and his luck. I guess you could say he was royally forgotten about. But Kate would return, much to Edith's delight. Now as for King Stan, well, nowhere in sight. So we're left with 2 queens, quite happy at the ship's buffet. But not so for King Stan, for he'd not had his way. So what then is the moral, the message, the lesson we learn of Stan, Kate, and Edith, and the tables they turn? Well, I've told it to Stan, and I'll tell it to you. See, you can't have your Kate and Edith too.